Am I the asshole for not giving my husband my escape money when I saw that we were financially struggling? I'm a 34-year-old female, have recently ran into a situation with my husband, who's a 37-year-old male, and I'm curious about if I am the asshole here or not. So me and my husband have been together for 8 years, married for 7. When I got married, my mother came to me privately and talked about setting aside money as a rainy day escape fund if worse came to worse. My husband has never showed any signs of being dangerous and rarely even gets upset. But the way my mother talked about it, it seemed like a no-brainer to have. When me and my husband, I really don't like that. When my husband and I got together, we agreed I would be a stay-at-home wife. We are both child-free, so that was never a concern. My husband made a comfortable mid-six-figure salary. All was good until about 2 years ago. He was injured at work in a near-fatal accident. Between hospital bills and a lawsuit that we lost that ate up nearly all of our savings, I took a part-time job while my husband was recovering. But when he fully recovered, we transitioned back into me being unemployed, as my husband insisted that it was his role to provide. He currently is working 2 full-time jobs and Ubers on his off days to keep us afloat. Here is where I might be the asshole. I do all of the expense management and have continued to put money into my escape account, although I significantly decreased from $750 a month to just $200 a month. My husband came home exhausted one night and asked about downsizing because the stress of work was going to kill him. I told him downsizing would not be an option, as I had spent many years making our house a home, and offered to go back to work. He tried to be nice, but basically told me that me going back to work wouldn't make enough. After an argument, my husband went through our finances to see where we could cut back. He was confused when he saw that I had regular occurring withdrawals leading back years and asked me about it. I broke down and revealed my money to him.
My money.
Which now sits at about $47,000. After I told him all this, he just broke down sobbing. His point of view is that I treated him like a predator and hid money from him for years, even when he was at his lowest. I told him that the money was a precaution I would have taken with any partner and not specific to him. He left the house to stay with his brother and said, I heard him on every possible level, but my mom says this is exactly what the money is for and should bail now.
I fucking hate them.
That's messed up.
I hate all of them. Anyone like that, I dislike you. I despise you. You shouldn't be married. And that's the problem. Women take advice from battered women and ruin their relationships.
How y'all doing? It's your boy, Mr. Handsome, dropping knowledge, back with another video. Today's topic is on a wife that hides $47K from her husband and calls it her escape fund. If you listen to the video, you will realize there are so many wrong things within her reasons for withholding $47K from her husband. Wife states that her mother told her to put the money away for a rainy day, or if she needs an escape. First off, rainy day funds are strictly for family financial crisis, which was needed in this scenario due to the fact that the husband lost his high-paying job and had to work multiple jobs just to keep everything afloat. Then the wife states that the husband never showed signs of being dangerous and he rarely gets upset, but yet you've been saving all this bread the whole time just to leave him. Come on, man, that don't make no sense. You were receiving $700 in allowance from your husband. And yes, I said allowance because shorty acting like a dependent, not an adult. She was receiving $700 in allowance, was then decreased to $200 based on the decrease in the husband's finances. The problem with most women in relationships is that they don't have their own minds. You catch them listening to the mother, the sister, the homegirl down the street, the gym partner, and most famous, they go on social media. That's where they get all their knowledge from. And it's never good advice. And most people that they're receiving this information from, they either single or going through their own rough patches in their relationships. So tell me, how would they have any good relationship advice for you when they're speaking from a negative place? She also displays signs of being very selfish. The husband even wanted to downsize their home because it was too much for him to maintain based on the decrease in his financial status. And you know what? She disagreed because she said she spent too much time making this house a home. Who really made the house a home? The husband that's paying all the bills or the wife that's decorating it? Like, let's keep it all the way tall. Then after he finds out about the money that you were saving to escape, you don't give him the bread to contribute to the household to get everything back up to speed with the bills. Instead, you tell him this is a precaution that you would take with anyone. Bruh, at this point, just file for divorce. Cause this woman don't want you, man. She's literally been planning to leave you from the start. Continuing to be with this type of woman will have you stressed out and broke. Like, it's not even worth it, man. She's not worth the time, the energy, the stress. She's not worth it, man. If I were him, I would take this as a sign and move on. Cause you know what they say, when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. And in this scenario, she was showing him exactly who she is. And just to answer her question that she asked in the beginning, is she an a-hole for not giving her husband her escape money when she saw that they were financially struggling? Facts. You're an a-hole. But I would like to know what y'all think about this video in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.